we're gonna go over the full length drills for the snatch PVC warm-up or empty bar warm-up. So either one works. A broomstick works as well. I'm just gonna play the clock so that we just see how long the entire piece takes. And this can be done in your living room, this can be done outside, this can be done in open gym, prepping yourself, or just staying on your game for the snatch. And then the mechanics are gonna transfer to the clean and jerk. So just running the clock, we're gonna start with some pass-throughs, so getting our snatch grip, shrug as you go overhead. Back and forth is 1, and we're just gonna hit 10 of these. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. All right, next up, I'm gonna just bring the bar to the back rack, tuck my elbows underneath the bar so you can see this, and then punch it straight up and shrug. And we're gonna do 10 of these. And 10. Now I'm gonna keep it up top and I'm gonna go for a 30-second overhead squat hold. All right, so I'm gonna go at the bottom in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, so shrugging up on the bar, sitting back into my heels, keeping my chest as upright as I can, pushing through my palms, shrugging those shoulders, staying active. All right, we're active in the squat as well, so we're avoiding sitting on our heels. All right, and sitting on the calves, we want to be off our calves so that we're ready to push through our feet to stand up tall. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. You're gonna shake out your arms a bit. All right, now we're gonna get into the first part of it. So we're gonna do 3 positions here, and we're gonna hit different pieces of it. So the first, we've done it in class ever since we started these. We just got shorter in these progressions and these drills, because we didn't need to spend as much time before our lifting pieces, because our motors were working well, our muscle memory was there, and we moved a lot better, so there was less correction. Now we're just hitting those finer points. So we're gonna be feet under our hips, our jumping position. All right, so think, wipe your feet when you come in from the rain, and that's where your feet are. All right, that's where you're gonna jump from. So we got our snatch grip, bars in that pocket position, and we're just gonna be sending those knees out a little bit, all right, in our dip. That same dip is our push press, all right, and from here we're gonna jump as high as we can. For this drill and for the following drills we're gonna do 5 each. You are more than welcome to do more. As you're normally in class, we are gonna hit more, because I'm just gonna see, all right, we need to refine that again. That person needs to hit it again, we're all gonna hit it again, so that we just get with the correct movement pattern, and we just hit it right every single time. So hook grip, thumb wrapped, fingers around your thumb, chest is up, shoulders are back. We're in that dip, and then we're gonna jump. So it's gonna be dip, go, and jumping straight up, keeping those arms long. Again, 2, dip, go, 3, dip, go, 4, dip, go, 5. Now we're gonna high pull. So we're still gonna have that dip, and then get up on our toes and follow through with the bar high and close. So I'm gonna do it from the profile view for a few. All right, so it's gonna be dip, go. So it's a high pull, be aggressive with the elbows, high, dip, go. That's 2, dip, go. Remember, we wanna stay legs first, then arms. Dip, go. That's 4, dip, go, and 5. Now we're gonna turn it over. For the high hang, we're gonna go into a power snatch. So we're just gonna work that speed, and as we go to mid shin, we're gonna go into our squat snatch. So from the pocket position, it's gonna be dip, and then as we get here, we're moving under it. So we're gonna pull those knees up and be fast to drop under it. Aggressive arms, keeping the bar close, being aggressive to lock out at the top. Dip, go. stand, reset, reset the feet, chest up, dip, go. Stand, reset, dip, go. Stand, reset, see the profile, dip, go. Stand, reset, last one, dip, go. Stand. That's from the pocket position. Now we're gonna take it from above the knee, and we're gonna do our jumps. We're gonna do our high pulls, so we're just collecting reps. We're hitting that muscle memory. Feet under your hips. Pull those hips back. We should be able to wiggle those toes here. So in that profile position, all right, and I suggest you can do these in front of a camera, record yourself, or you can do it in front of the mirror so you can see. Pull the hips back, arms are long, shoulders are over. You should be able to wiggle those toes. You wanna feel those hamstrings, all right? If we're too far forward, we're gonna feel our quads, all right? And then that bar is gonna come out in front of us. So we wanna be pulling those hips back, all right? And then when we jump, we're jumping straight up. Go. Reset, hips back, arms long, go. Reset, looking out in front of us, go. Reset, go. Last one, go. All right, so we really want to exaggerate that jump and push your feet through the floor, jump as high as you can, because when we have that weight on the bar, our legs have to do most of the work. Now we're doing our high pulls. All right, same thing. We want that bar path to stay nice and close. Arms are long. All right, be able to wiggle those toes from this position. Curl your wrists if you need to keep the bar close. And go. Remember, open those hips first. All right, so it's gonna be hips open and then pull. And go. So we wanna be fast with it. All right, get high on those toes and then be aggressive with your arms. And go. Reset, wiggle those toes. Long arms, go. I'm gonna do one more here. Go. All right, we wanna stay aggressive there because it does transfer when we go overhead. I'm gonna hit 2 power snatches, and I'm gonna work my way down, and I'm gonna hit squat snatches the rest of the way. Same thing applies the whole way. So we wanna drive our knees up, and then be aggressive to punch the bar overhead. All right, so from that just above the knee position, all right, arms are long, wiggle those toes a little bit, looking out in front of us, back's flat, and go. Want to hear those feet move, hit that power position, and stand it up tall. So if we're catching it knees forward, we want to be able to squat from the position, so you want to pull those hips back. All right, I'm going to hit another power here, but I'm going to ride it down into the squat just to show you that positioning. And go. And we should be able to squat from that position. Now I'm going to hit 2 more. I'm going to hit 3 more, and it's going to be all squats. Go. Reset, reset the feet. Long arms, go. And the last one, I'm going to pause in that bottom position and go. And stand. So we've hit the pocket position, we've hit the above the knee position, and now we're gonna go from below the knee, mid shin. So if you wanna take it just below the knee, you can. I'm gonna go from even a little lower. I'm gonna go more like 3/4 shin, because that's pretty much where my bar is gonna be sitting. And we wanna have that feel in our quads there. All right, we have our hamstrings felt from the knee. From here, from the shin, we're gonna feel our quads at first, and then as we rise, pull those shins back. So we're here in that mid shin position. All right, I feel my quads here, but if I go to the knee, I'm gonna feel my hamstrings. So that bar path should just come straight up, but we're moving to get around the bar. All right, we're not moving the bar because when we have weight on it, it is gonna feel a lot heavier and it's gonna be tougher to move. So we're gonna do our jumps. What we're gonna do with this is go slow to the knee and then jump, because that's where a lot of people miss that connection. All right, and the bar ends up sailing out in front. So I'm going from here, and then it's gonna be slow, and then go. All right, so that's what we're doing for this drill here, just to keep that bar path nice and tight. And go. Keeping it close, so it's making contact with my leg or my hip. For me personally, it makes it with the hip. Some people want little longer limbs. It's going to be lower on the leg, which is fine. All right, there's no exact point which is the right one. All right, long arms, slow, go. Reset, and go again. 3, 2, 1. Hitting that, and I got one more of these. Long arms, my weight shifts as I move. 3, 2, 1. And I got my jumps. Again, we're exaggerating those jumps just so that when we do have weight on the bar, we're really using our legs. Now we're gonna go for our high pulls. So we're gonna still use that slower pull from the floor, all right? We're just training that muscle memory to keep it close, and then we're gonna get a lot more intensity as we open those hips and pull. All right, so it's gonna be slow, open the hips, and then pull. We want that contact here. And go. Reset. Go. Reset. Long arms. Go. Again, making that contact. Be aggressive with the arms after the legs. Make contact and then pull. I'm going to do one more here. And go. All right, and notice there's no big lean back. It's shrug up because we want to pull ourselves under the bar. So, final piece of this is snatching it. And we're going to go for mid shin. We're still going to have that slower pull from the floor and just be aggressive and stay aggressive through hitting that catch. Now, if squat snatches are not in the cards for you, or you're just limited that you can't get all the way down with that full control, get as low as you can in the power with your control. All right, and we're going to just work that mobility as we go. And the more you work yourself into that position, the more comfortable you can get and the more you can open up into your squat. So last piece of this is we are going to go from mid shin, arms are long. All right, I'm going to do this first one a little slower just so you can see. It's going to be slow, slow, and then we're going to open up here, shrug, and then pull those knees up as we get under it. All right, that turnover is here. So we're going to be aggressive to pull and then punch. All right, so we're going to move through these. All right, slow to the knee and then fast. First one, go. We're going to reset, making sure we're aggressive up top. Reset to the bottom and slow, go. I want to hear those feet. I'm resetting. Slow, go. Reset. Remember, long arms, and then once those hips are open, you're going. And go. Reset. I'm going to hit 2 more of these. Legs, then arms. Extend the hips, then bend the elbows. Slow to the knee, go. Keeping the bar close. Last one here. And go. So, we just spent 13 minutes going through a warm-up and drilling those. Now, you can take that into more reps. All right, other things we can do with this is in the warm-up more, you want to spend more time there. You could do your groiners. I'm already warm doing this. So, other things you can do with the PVC drills that we have done in class, you could do tall snatches so that, or snatch pull-unders. You get high on those toes. If you have trouble just being fast under the bar, we could be here and then on your toes, shrug, and move into the bottom, all right, with control that you're not just crashing down there. You can do some overhead squats with a pause at the bottom. If you want to work your SOTS press. So bottom of the squat, punch, reset, punch, reset. You could work those for that shoulder mobility in the squat position. Tons of more stuff that we can do. And again, these mechanics will transfer to your clean and jerks. So if you want to practice your clean and jerks, PVCs or broomsticks may be tough with that front rack position, but the mechanics that we use in the snatch are going to transfer for your clean. If you want to do the jerks, absolutely work on that footwork. We've been doing those with those complexes, so you can definitely work on those. You can even take the broomstick and work that position of your footwork here and just be consistent. All right, so hit this once through. If you want, again, hit it twice through. If you're not comfortable with what you did for that set, so you say you did the from the knee, you did your high pulls, you weren't happy with it, right? It didn't look good, didn't feel good, do it again. All right, you're only gonna get better by just repetition, repetition, repetition. Enjoy.